Welcome to Beyblade World by Zankye, and my show starts right now. So today for my Beyblade show, I figured this was long due for a really long time. So usually every year or so, even longer sometimes, we do a sort of collection update where we show our current collection of that generation of Beys. So it could be Metal Fusion, it could have been, you know, Burst. Burst is what we're doing now. We did do a Takara Tommy Burst update, but since we do have quite a few Hasbro Beys, we're going to do an update with the Hasbro Beys. And that's why I have my two cases right here. You can't really see anything, but we're gonna show you the Beys that are down there. So here are my two cases, and here are the Beys. So we'll start from this case, and we'll go to this case, just show off my collection. So we're starting off with our first case, and we'll start from here. So as you can see, right here, you have the starter Victory Valtrak. Right here is the one from the Epic Rivals Battle Set, the slight recolor. This one right here is regular Valtrak, comes from the single, and the next one is from the 2-pack. Then after moving on to there, what we have is King Kirbyus, and then after you can see it's just a recolor of King Kirbyus, and again a recolor of King Kirbyus, and then after we have Rocktavor right there, and yeah, let's move on to the next row. Then after to our next row, what we have is Storm Spryzen. One is from the starter pack, one is from the Epic Rivals Battle Set. I believe this one is from the Epic Rivals Battle Sets, and this one is from the starter pack. Then after moving on, what we have is the 2-pack Spryzen, and right next to it is the regular single Spryzen. And yeah, then after we have Raging Rocktavor, starter pack version. After that, it's just the recoloring. Yeah, you can see there's like a little bit of a lightish green. That one right there is a 2-pack one, the little blue one right there. Then after you have the Rocktavor recolor. And yeah, we'll just move on to the next row. Then after onto this row, we have the Doom Dark Doom Sizer Bey. Then after right next to it, we have the recoloring of the Dark Doom Sizer. And then after again, we have a recoloring of the Dark Doom Sizer. And then after moving on, we have a Odux recolor, which is right there. Very nice, and it's transparent. And then after we'll be moving on to the little bottom part, what we have is a Wild Wyvern Bey. And then after we have the recoloring of the Wild Wyvern Bey. And again, another recoloring of the Wild Wyvern Bey, and then after we just have a regular Odux Bey. So moving on. So now moving on, we have on the top we have a recoloring of Horasuit, and on the bottom we have the regular Horasuit Bey. On the top it's recoloring of the Kirbyus Bey, bottom just regular Kirbyus. Unicrest right there, the green one is a recolor of the Unicrest that's on the top. And then after you have a Nepstrius that's on the top, and on the bottom you have a Big Dragon. Now moving on to the second case. On the top we have a Nova Nepstrius. Right next to it we have a Holy Horasuit. Right next to that what we have is Excalius Bey. And then after next to that is a Mini Boros Bey. Moving on to the bottom row, it is a Wyvern Bey. Then after you got Omni Odux. Then after you have a Uber Unicrest. And then after what you have is just a regular Doom Sizer Bey. And then lastly we have a Dragon Bey, and you can just see that there's some empty spaces there. These spaces are just for the future Hasbro Beys. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my collection. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. These are basically just my Hasbro collection. Really excited to get more Beys in the future. And, you know, just type in the comments what Beys of Hasbro do you have so far from Burst. That's pretty much it for this video. Just thank you for watching, and have a fantastic